get, I'm sure it'll be equally as exciting. I'm gonna own a lot of beep boops. This is one. That was me. Hold, wait. That was also me. Wait. Okay, where's that? Ah. Where's that gone? Has anyone seen my joystick? Oh, see it. I found it. Found my joystick. It's all right. It's all right. No worries. Let's own more boops. Beep, boop, 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 boop. Beep, boop. That's also me. Right. I haven't played Elite for a while, folks. I haven't done the thing where we've played Elite. Right, time to do the Halloween event. As per usual, I haven't done this yet. So I'd love to try and do it on my own, without help. So when we do it, we'll do it there. That's the wording I was going for. Hi, Alec. Hi, MJ. No spoilers, please. And I will try and keep that mentality. I'm going to be very critical of it, I think. I'm going to be very critical of this. Oh, I need to plug in this, otherwise it won't work. Please don't slide down the side. I need you. I'm having a time. I've lost there it is. I'm having a time. You hear Elite noises. Please be boop. Or don't be boop, just like appear. You've appeared. That's good. That's good. We're fine. It's fine. This is fine. We're good. Right, let's do this. Let's pick the game. Okay. I need to buy some arcs. Hold up. I need to buy some arcs. First things first. Hi, Simon. First things first, I need to buy some arcs. Give me a moment. Raiders of the Last Arcs? Yes. But it is out for credits today. That's why, relatively speaking, they cost a lot. They do cost a lot. They do cost a fair amount. Let's log in. I do see the price of reactive armor for it. Is that quite a lot as well? I don't know. I haven't done much with the Panther Clipper. Right. Am I in a place which has livery? Yes. You did see it and stuck with the alloy. That's funny. Okay. Have we got bobbleheads in the store yet? I won't be able to see because I don't have they put any of the bobbleheads in the store? Nope. Wild. Okay, sure. Oh, what have we got? Kane's got new assignments. Never need to do any of these. We'll get to the Macabre and Monster special because this was the thing. Congratulations, due to all your efforts, you've ranked 57th amongst all of Kane's agents this week. Nice. Brew Corporation thanks you for your contributions to our recent initiative. Cool. Yep. Beat you by 3 spots. Get back. Halloween again! It's me, your blood-soaked host, Will Jessup, about to dig into yet another true tale from the darkest reaches of space. I'm going searching for one of the most depraved set of spaces to ever have inhabit the edges of the bubble, the Coalgraves. Follow me as I uncover the crimes of this crazy family, and maybe we'll even get lucky and locate them. Now, wouldn't that be something? Come find me at Hurt Spring Terminal in Saragir and join the hunt. And remember to subscribe to get the unscrambled location of each episode, Will Jessup. Okay, so what was it, Saragir? I'll move our fleet carrier back as well. We should... I'll move it at some point. Or if someone else wants to move it, they're more than welcome to. Oh, it's nice to be back in Elite. Nice to be in a Mandalay in Elite. Thank you for... Shit. Thanks for not letting me be concerned about... That's Claire. I'd like to thank for putting me in Mandalay so I didn't have to worry about it. We are playing some Elite tomorrow as well. We'll start with Elite, I think, tomorrow. That's the plan anyway, I think. Start with Elite and then see where we go from there, what we get to do and all of that stuff. We might end up going back to Elite towards the end of the day. Something about like the cusp of realism that Elite is. Like just on the side of future tech realism, which sets it apart from other space games. Doing power play most of this week, finally exploited a new system for Orisa. Oh really? Than colonization, but varied. It's one of those things where you've got the different buckets to fill in, I think, isn't it? Or maybe it's not. Maybe you can just do one thing and it's fine. Make sure to have an SLV. I'm pretty sure I have an SLV in this. We'll find out in a second. Yeah. I've got a scorpion in this. More jumps to sour gear, okay. Do. Just need to find out where my 40 systems are. They all outposts, or are they? What was the name of the place? Let's find it. This communication beacon, I'm assuming. Well, they needed bromellite and cobalt. Maybe they already had a backlog of steel or something. Maybe they don't actually need that much steel for a lot of the places that they're building, so they've been hoarding it for this exact moment. Maybe that's what it is. Even Artie said that's a silly idea. Hi. Nappies? Hi. Thank you for the kiss. Houses made from cardboard and spit, yes. Maybe they had other bits. Maybe that was just a bit that they were down, and now they have a surplus of bromellite and cobalt. More cobalt, but maybe the game will be able to blow them up. I just need to know what's in the system. I just need to know what's in their system. Just tell me. Give me station rescues. How many? We might have to go and have a bit of a wander. But how many factions on each system, and are they new, or do they belong to other spaces? Are there player name factions in the spot as well? Only one faction in all of them? Each one only has one faction? That's wild. We need to put on some music. Actually. Right, where's the beacon? Seems to be a play area. Okay. Oh, it's... My gut says it's there to be destroyed. Macabre and Monsters 1. Welcome back to another grim episode of Macabre and Monsters. With Will Jessup here, bringing you another wretched tale from the black heart of the void. Today, we're cracking open a case from one of the nastiest legends to emerge from the frontier, the Coalgrave family. For decades, this bunch of deviants have been described as so depraved they made the Phagos clan look tame. Nice. I can't even imagine how sick you need to be to qualify, but this family did it. I know. It sounds like a tall tale told of a bootleg Centauri magazine in a backwater outpost, but this story refuses to die, unlike the poor colonists who ran into them over the years. Sorry, was that joke too dark? Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, you ghouls and goblins out there. I'm getting cringe. But where is the Coalgrave family today? What happened to them? Well, strap yourselves in. I've got a hot and fresh lead on their last known location. We're going cannibal hunting. And because I'm such a generous host, we'll be taking a tour of the systems the Coalgrave built their notoriety in. I'm locked on a grisly trail, and you can come along for the ride. My next stop is Odyssey, where the story began. Fiendship drive charging. You find the idea of space cannibals a bit hard to swallow? Well, the Phagos clan have been around for ages. Ages and ages and ages. So, you're just coming here to just not... Yes, I have. 67, 104... 117, 107, 117, 110. Oh yeah, okay, that is it. It's Chakun. You're Chakun! Etienne doing loyalty card holders. Oh. Yes. The Coalgrave family special. Oh, that's tempting. That is tempting. Simon! Thank you kindly, lovely. And a family of 4. Chicken does equal. That's what everything tastes like. Thanks, pal. I very much appreciate that. I genuinely do. In like 2 weeks, Stars will start. It's like 2 weeks away. That's like that woman who has sex with a cow. It's 2 weeks away. It's 2 weeks away, which means I need to get my overlays ready for two weeks' time, and get the vertical stuff done for 2 weeks' time. Because we're going to vertical also, baby! Which I've been working my ass off to get the vertical stuff done. Not yet, but I've got TikTok that I can go live on. I haven't. I've been working really hard on it. Chris knows. I've got TikTok. It's all like the only things that aren't done are converting. I want to do a lot of uprights. I want to do a second lot of uprights. I wanted to have it done by tomorrow, but that's not going to be done. And we will have discount days as well in those weeks too. I've been saving up the discount days. I'm very excited. Very excited about Christmas and stars this year and that kind of stuff. It means a lot to me. And for those of you who are new and haven't been here for the nonsense that is stars, I'm excited. No, that's fine. That's fine. It's going to be like a test anyway to see how we do. I've seen people use it for... is this the other side of the planet? No, if it was the other side of the planet, it would be dotted. I've seen people use verticals for like pre-saving clips. This is bugged. Great. Flew down to the surface and back up again. It centers on the planet. So where is it supposed to be before I drop out? Dropping to normal and back into super cruise. That's the opposite of normal. Secret hidden new feature, POIs in the center of the planet. I don't like that feature, Rosa. You had to fly away and come back and then it appeared correctly. Okay. It's a core feature. Simon, I just said some really nice things to you. Don't make them take them back. Okay. You DSS and saw the... Oh, that's better. Going around a few times wondering why you was in red when trying to get it. Okay. I'm just going to assume it's still here. This is where it was. So I'm just going to continue to drop here. It's probably now pointing at the center of the planet again. Okay, there we go. We're going to be a little bit of a way away, but that's also fine. As long as they're not the other side of the friggin' planet, that's okay. What a silly bug. Alright, I'm in my Mandalay. It's not like she's not fun to fly. Even if it's just going in a straight line. Look, these lads agree with me. expect it to center of the planet every time you went to Super Cruise, remind you of the planetary scan missions in Legacy. Have to keep chasing the signal around. Oh my god, do you remember those? Holy butts. What a time. Hi, Swaylands. I keep thinking I'm going up, but it's just that the crater's disappearing. And they still did that sort of thing in the middle of the Titan clouds, even though you didn't have to follow it the first time I did it. Wrong. This is the one I want to play. You never put that together? Can I just scan it from here? No, I have to get out. So slowly. Ooh. Shit. I knew that was going to be the case. I parked too close. There we go. Macabre and Monsters 2. We made it! So the legend goes that the Colgraves were just another large family here in Benford's inheritance. Mom and Pa called Colgrave, 3 kids, 5 cousins, and 2 grandparents. That's some brood. Enough to eat a colony out of house and home, or just a colony. Tales about the Phagos dredger are bad enough. Just tens of thousands of isolated spaces who like nothing better than terrorizing the fringes of the bubble. Out here, you can only imagine what the deepest, darkest, loneliest reaches of inhabited space do to a person. I mean, some poor sap called Hal Coulthard famously cashed in his ticket running into the Phagos and was never heard from again. That's familiar. People whisper that he ended up being the entree for that evening's dinner, but what really happens is anyone's guess. To be honest, the logs sound pretty much on par with some of the podcasts you heard. But the Colgraves, man, they were something else. Every one of them was well fed on, well, you get the picture. Pa used to work in a meat processing factory. His supervisor once made an entry that they'd never seen anyone take as much delight in their work. Sounds like the ideal employee, right? Well, he was fired for repeat violations of safety codes. Don't even want to think what that involved. Meanwhile, Ma looked after the brood. Records show she kept to herself, but used to play loud classical music during the day, with neighbours making complaints all the time. The kids were homeschooled and were constantly getting into fights in their apartment block. Happy home, happy life, right? I intend to find them. This is going to be my magnus opus if I do. Myth chasers will remember the name Will Jessup, not dismember, I hope. Ha ha ha! Ahem. Anyway, onwards to... Let's type it in and find out what it is. Nope. 90, 105, 32, 89, 105. It's been a while since we've had ASCII. It's a shame that it's the same as the first one. For the next grisly installment, we are going to... The Yimes? Um, yeah, Z1. Oh, literally next door. Okay. I suppose. So if we're looking at this from like a mega hypercritical way, and if you're disappointed with how, I've seen people say that they've been disappointed with the puzzle. If you bear in mind that not a month ago, just less than a month ago, I think it is, Frontier did that big drive for new players. If you factor that into this, and remember that the game doesn't just cater to you, and it caters to other people as well, I think this is a neat little introduction. Especially when there's like other stuff that is going on in the galaxy as well at the moment. Thank you for the follows today. I do appreciate it. The new player stuff, you had to grind credits one at a time. Kiss today, get it handed off the plate, get off your lawn. Respectfully. Space zombies, I don't think so. I don't think we're going to get space zombies. I am full send on the bacteria theory. Absolutely full send on the bacteria theory. You cannot. I think we are probably 4 years too late for a bacteria theory. I think we're early for the back. That was a stutter. It's not quite. It's long enough since COVID for them to do a bacteria theory. I really, really, really want I really love the bacteria theory. I am hanging on to the bacteria theory like a lifeline. Happy with dead space infested space stations in Elite. I just want like any on-foot content. I'd love on-foot content. I think that's my main thing. I wouldn't even hate Trumbles. I wouldn't hate Trumbles because I feel like Trumbles could factor into both. So you could have station evacuations because of a an overload of the bacteria theory is that there is a bacteria in that system, and that's why it's why am I zooming? That's why it's locked. This is Alex's first theory, and I was playing a lot of Plague Inc. at the time. But you really want to be able to walk through derelict megaships? Me too. Me too. I don't give a shit about ship interiors, but a megaship or a yeah, I'd love that. So I think they would have done. I think like a plague that attacks not only biological but also like metals that could destroy stations. No, it's already gone. That could destroy stations. It would be great. Something that could destroy stations that you then had to do. I don't mean rust. I mean like an aggressive rust, because a lot of it, like an aggressive rust or virus, like an anti-human, kind of similar to an anti-human mycoid, something like that, because we have the assets for it. Star Trek, The Next Generation, the episode that had metal-eating life forms, and it was good. That's what my hope is, that we can, that they have the assets that we can do station rescues from, or potentially changing a color would make it less associated with the Thargoid stuff. But a new system state, something that we have to actively combat, but through evacuations and deliveries. I think it has legs, but then also there is an added benefit of it being good for exobio as well, because there could be a brand new virus or something to look at, and on foot stuff. I'm completely sold with it because it opens up different avenues of gameplay. That's for me. It's because it you could add to it. I'm so excited about that idea. If it's not the thing, I am going to be really disappointed. But, you know, I've been disappointed by Elite before. I'm here in Yinez? Sure. Ugly place. Stupid name too. You're right there. Well, Nigeria can make a mess of metals on Earth. Microbiologically injuries, corrosion is a real problem. There you go. Yeah, stuff like that. That's what I want. They say this is where the Colgraves got their first taste for murder, and human flesh too. No one knows why they turned to these particular cravings, but in time-honoured tradition, many other monsters of the past started out practicing their art on lesser things. Pat Colgrave went from dicing up meat in a factory to serving up pilots. The story goes that he came in with fresh meat for Ma to cook without saying anything about what it really was. Every one of the family chowed down that night on cargo pilot stew. And this is where the first of the Colgrave's alleged victims were found. Don't know that folks would be big on the idea of having to repair all the stations we've spent 6 months building. That's why there's 40 stations that have appeared around a permit lock system that have no correlation to anybody else. This is where the first of the Colgrave's alleged victims were found, floating in space in their escape pod, tomb more like. They said the body looked altered, cut open, parts missing, different parts stuffed where they ain't supposed to be. System authorities stamped it as piracy. Piracy? But locals swore otherwise, and I believe them. This is what drives me to do what I do. I must know the truths behind the legends. They can't all be born as monsters, can they? As I sit here staring at the dead space in front of me, I can't shake the feeling that the Colgraves wanted us to find that corpse, like it was a message or a calling card. I forget the victim's name, but I know nobody's going to forget mine when this is over. What was it? Will something? Jessup. I'm hot on the trail of another clue and bunch of victims. Follow me if you dare to these numbers. Let's find that out now. 68, 117, 109, 110, 105. Dumney? Where we will scare ourselves some more, learning about another victim traced by some crazy cannibal family. Will Jessup. That guy's name. Ah, that guy. Not old Will Jessup. Oh, hey, it does exist. Oh, this might be 2 jumps. Not in my ship, though. Not in a Mandalay. I think that was the thing that sealed it for me, because it's not been player-made systems that are around it. There are non-player made systems. It is it's been locked. So for this first outbreak or this first virus spread, we can just control it with non-player effective systems. And then we get to the end of the year and Frontier goes, oh, this is the new feature. this is this feature we were talking about. It's a new system state. And you know those colonized, those places that you've been building, you're going to have to protect them or they're going to be fucked. I think that's really cool. Because people are going, people have said, we're making these systems. Oh, but to what end? Well, this end, you've got to look after them. I'm sold on it. Absolutely, completely and utterly sold. They'll be counting colonized systems down instead of up in future. Well, if people made a colonized system, yeah, so they can look after all of the systems, or they can get other people to look after them. You might, yes, I can't wait to farm that soul. I think it's brilliant. You think you've got 24 systems? Cool. If they're an isolated system though, like if they're in a trail, you could probably stop the spread. Hi, Mouse. You could probably stop the spread. You have no... Just because you've put something in game doesn't mean that something else would affect it. Like, it makes it immune from being affected by something else. Maybe they only attack systems with one outpost in. Maybe they do. You've got one system. I've got two. Well, they should have thought about that before they did 1,000 systems. It's an MMO. It's an MMO. If you want all of those systems, those bridge systems that you were using them, yeah, Frontier can do whatever they want in my system as well. I'll do whatever I can with the in-game tools to fix it, but I'm not concerned. I'm not concerned if something happens. I'll work my ass off to get rid for the time that it's there. Imagine me just being out here all alone, minding your own business, mining for ore. Just because it doesn't necessarily have to be a grind fest. It doesn't have to be a grind fest. But if something happens to one of my systems and it has a risk of spreading to other systems around me, I will do what I can to contain it and get rid of it. That's the thing. That's the thing that happens. It happened with the Thargoids. The Thargoids spread, and maybe on a smaller scale, absolutely, definitely on a smaller scale with like a virus outbreak. I think it's brilliant. I love that. Makes it more dynamic than just like a bitch ton of fucking systems with one station in. If you want to keep it, if you want to keep the station that you've built, you've got to do some maintenance on it. Maybe the population just keeps declining until there's one left. That's funny. Right, imagine just being out here all alone, minding your own business, mining for ore, then pow, out of the black comes a flotilla of mixed up ships who surround you, board you, then have you for lunch. Yeah, that's what I reckoned happened to Fred Foam. Ultimately, unfortunately, we all have to go on here. All we have to go on here is a garbled log that cut off halfway through my peers. Halfway through, but my peers think that the Coalgraves got him. People keep asking why I do this. Why? Will, why do you do this? Why chase after nightmares instead of just reporting traffic violations in some backwater system nobody visits? Easy. History doesn't remember the victims. History remembers the monsters. And the people that catch them? I mean, who remembers anything about poor Fred? Nobody, that's who. But they all remember when the Coalgraves paid a visit and left behind nothing but the remnants of the victim stuffed in the vintage Intrepid helmet. Probably used it as a human soap bowl. If I can prove the Coalgraves are real, then I'm not just telling a story. I am the story. That's what drives me. I'll be a household name. The galaxy loves a ghost story, but they love the people that bust them even more. Do they? Onwards, my bloodthirsty viewers. Onwards to this place. Okay, that is Rigual, unless I've done a typo. Okay. I've never heard of any of these systems, with the exception of chicken, but I think that's because there was a buckyball race there. It's similar. It's similar to like what you would do. My idea of it is it's similar to like what you would do if you're combating like a famine or something in your system. You'd have ways to combat it, but there'd be like added benefits rather than it just being a BGS thing. Like you'd have station rescues and those kind of things. Aside from the virus plot, it could also be a single Atmo world. You want one atmospheric world in the entire game that we can land on? That doesn't make sense. Why would we have one world that we could land on? And also, I don't know if Frontier's got the, I don't know if this version of the Cobra engine has that tech. To start with. I don't know. Couldn't land on it, we'd have to have an apex there. But then what would you do when you got there? Where would the... Collect stuff to bring back to the new outburst. Everyone has to get tons of copper to system. Copper is lethal to bacteria, is it? I don't know. I really like the idea because it adds dynamic play. Copper and silver are. Oh, that's interesting. Collect lettuce leaves. Oh god, if it's like the same as current exploration, I can't think of anything more boring. Like you're just walking around with a Dyson Hoover. We opened the permit lock. Commanders flew to and from, or like anyone flew to and from the system, and now there's a virus that's spreading. I love that. I'm so on board. It's back. Because they have the technology, like they could scale back. Why can I not see this? Because they could scale back the usual distance of supply. Okay, so it's out here then. If Frontier scaled back the Thargoid War, they kind of have... They have a simulation of a spread. I think it's important to remember that we're... Like, anything that we do in the game is touchable. You don't remain untouchable. I have seen people saying, why, if we have, we've made these, we've colonized these systems, what now? What now? What can we do with them? Here's an answer. What fucking planet is it? The forums! Why would I not do them in order? Fuck you, that's why. Can't see it. For the thing that stands out. There's a compromised navigation beacon. Who is ship debris? Is that it? Sure is ship debris. My butt. Let's investigate. You didn't want to do spoilers? That's fine. That's fine. Probably not the conflict zone. Yeah, I wouldn't have thought so. You're in a system with 200 space CZs? That's too many. Accidentally bring the new life form into stations, leathery eggs that produce ass huggers. Intellectually dissimilar. You right. That feels right. You have a thing? You do. Hello, is this thing on? This is, okay, a bit weird. My sensors are picking up echoes as if I'm being pinged by another ship, but there's nothing out here. Lights flickered a moment ago too, like my systems are being messed with. And my comms displayed a static that sounded, well, a weird slurping sound. Very funny, whoever you are. If the Coldgraves are watching, enjoy the show, weirdos. Just remember, I'm watching you right back and I'm getting closer to the truth. Subscribe to my channel too. Right, moving on. From what I can gather from sources, there's been sightings of multiple ships in this area, all decked out like raiders. One pilot claimed that they saw skulls impaled on those spikes. Not sure I like the sound of ending up as a Coldgrave trophy. I hope this won't be my last investigation. Okay, time to close in on the Coldgraves. Meet me out here. You didn't get this message at all? Did you scan the ship uplink? Oh, weird. There are non-weird slurping sounds? That's a very good question. Well, what are the comfortable slurping sounds? Okay. More curious ship debris. I wonder if this is, what's his name? I'm deliberately forgetting his name. I know his name's Will Jessup. Disappear, wait for all systems go. Okay. Why are you zooming again? Is this Will signing off? I think I definitely got stuff then. This is Will Jessup and this is Macabre and Monsters, and I think I found them, or they found me. Multiple ships, no ship IDs, all with radar kits. Some of them, they look stained or something. Hello? Maybe a trick of the light. They're closing fast. My systems, damn it. Everything's redlining and going haywire. Engines are dead. They're on me. Still broadcasting though. I wish it was an actual sound, and that's what matters, right? If this is the end, at least you all hear it and I'll be remembered. It's not like those other chumps. My name's Will Jessup and this is Macabre and Monsters, and this is the Colgrave family coming to say hello. Oh frag, they're boarding. Stay back. We'll be well fed tonight, pa. Oh, I like that. I wish they'd done an audio for it. I wish they'd done audio. That's a shame. I do wish we'd had audio for it. That would have been really fun. Right, hip 87621. This might be a few jumps. Okay, so there is a bit of a gap. It's an event to scan the beacon or the puzzles to go along. There are puzzles, but they are super simple. And it's just a case of putting them into a converter. They're really, really simple puzzles. like 40 systems, yeah. They had the burgers and they were like, oh, that's Moorish, Dave. Initial feeling on the Flipper, it's got weird SEO cadence. You've done a few flybys, what you will get at the cargo spaces we've seen. Yeah, it is. You stop at 4 seconds in and that normally slows you down to about the 7-second mark. I think it depends on the ship for me. The Mandalay, I can probably stop even closer. Right, let's go and have a look at some of these systems and see what they're like. Ba-ba-dum, ba-da-dum. I need some fuel. I need some fuel and I think a break. So yeah, I'm gonna go for a break while I'm fueling. Don't go anywhere, I will be right back. It's been bitten. That'll be hung off somewhere. Right, let's get out of this station and go and see. What just happened? The trick is to stay together, you know? Yeah, I agree. Like, even if there's only 2 of us. Oh, it's up the thing. I think that might just only need 1 of us. Now I've just said that. I have it.
I've literally just yeeted myself up there.
Whee. Did I just go? Okay. That might be the coolest thing I've ever done. I legit just jumped off something and then killed something in midair, and I've never felt cooler. I've never ever felt cooler than that. Let's jump together. Let's jump together. Let's jump together. Let's jump together. Yeah, good boy. Good Oh boy!
I died.
I also died.
The whole thing blew up.
Yep. Just I was getting to it. Core will take 15% damage if I respawn.
Don't respawn, I'm on my way. I didn't kill them all. If there's an announcement for Half-Life 3, we will play Half-Life 1 and 2. I promise. Direct control. Ah.
Wow.
You thought the dinosaurs were scary. Yeet. Something generic convention. War cry. One ton of free space. So I am here for whatever the frontier thing is, because you know I'm Frontier's little bitch. I know. Nobody, please, nobody clip that and send that to Frontier. You know I'm Frontier's little bitch. You all already shooting it? Sure, that says no stopping. I don't think we're gonna do anything. What am I saying about the length of your vessel? I'm saying it could do with being longer.
Bound!
I was looking for phase thing, that's what I was doing. There she is, look at her. Oh. How dare she be so beautiful. So they were not stopped at the no stopping sign.
Just like really
How dare you?
jump in on.
How dare you, my guy? Okay, right, let's go. Good. Are we there? That's a different game, Katat. That's a different game. We're not far off being there, I don't think. I can't tell because I'm in which space. 5 jumps. 5 jumps, and then we can go have a look at all of these stations that were about to be destroyed. Hey, 75% of us got a thingy out of it. Some of us got power play levels. Have I EVA'd from a Corvette to the Normandy in No Man's Sky? Did I put my new suit on? No. No, I'm rocking something with, like, I don't understand why the specularity is turned to, like, 11. Is that a specularity glow? I don't know. Whatever it is. Yeah, look at how glowy it is. Look at my glow. I'm shining. I'm bright like a diamond. Right, let me fix this. It doesn't look like it on my feet, but I am glowing something. And I'm blooming graphics. Yeah, but I've never noticed it with anything else. Is it as bad on the spaff? And it's a slightly different color. I'm fine with that. Right, let's... Such a funny suit. What's the new one that we have? It's one of these two, right? You have the blue scary virgin, olive. I don't have it. Why do I not have it? I should have it, right? Maybe a relog. I've got the shoulders in olive, but I think I had them before. Is there a trickster? There's the olive. That's green. Liaison left arm purple is decidedly green. It does go with the top bits though, so maybe we do that. I bet you it doesn't match on the other side. Do I not have a left arm? Let's look in the packs. Trickster Sour, Trickster Apple. I don't have olive yet. Maybe it is a relog. Hang on, we can relog here. It's fine. Do you think it would just be an exit to main menu? Team? I think it'll just be an exit to main menu. Needed a relog? Okay. Still not here. Maybe it is a full shoulders on. That's weird. Oh, now it's changed. It's such a dumb suit. I love it so much. Maybe it needs a full, we'll do that. I've got pink on me. Okay, so what do we have here? Let's get a nav beacon. No, wait, we're not in... Are we there yet? It's called Trickster Apple. Okay, maybe I do have it then. I definitely have Trickster Apple already. Yeah. Oh no, I need to replot. Okay, cool. Weird. You bought treacle, but now you have the apple, so it must be called apple. I've got apple. Maybe olive is a previous year. I feel like olive might have been last year. Did that as well, though, so I don't know. So the apple pack is called... Well, parts are called olive. Okay. But Kremen was saying he was looking at the pack and it was called olive. That's why... Are you logged in now, Krem? Yeah, have a look. Just double check. Okay. So this is the one that's closest to HIP 87621. Are the megaships still here anymore? No. Where the megaships were? Have they gone? Is it Groms? I don't know. So none of them are coming up as belonging to a power. How big's the hog? Let's go! It's the faction in this system then. Official Klyakama Defense Force. They're just superpower related? Okay. That's a firework. That's a firework and it's not even fucking dark out. Fully. I'm just looking them up on Inara. Oh, what's yes, I can. Manufacturing, official Klyakama defense source. Is that Groms, is it? Yeah, it's Groms. Artie, baby, come on. I kind of want to pick and choose like a couple, see if all of the systems are exactly the same. They've all only got one, Bubba, come here. It's okay. Do you want to cuddle? I want to end by serious allergy with LYR. You thought maybe something would pop up. They're owned by a faction that is maybe okay. I know, sweetheart, come here. Come here. Can you guys hear him barking or no? Can you guys hear him losing his shit over this? Can you hear him a little bit, I'm assuming? I just want you to hear him because it's just like, this is what like you do when you set off fireworks. Come here, baby. It's okay. It's okay. Do you come cuddle? Do you want a treat? I'm gonna give you a treat without anybody redeeming it. I'm gonna give you a treat without anybody redeeming it, okay? Come here, it's okay. Sweetheart, you're alright. You're okay. Nothing's gonna harm you. Not when I'm around. Okay? Oh. Nothing can harm me, not I'm around. Okay.
System scan complete.
Your roof, okay. He gets so stressed. He gets so stressed with any noises outside. You okay? I know, I love you. I love you, I can't see. I can't see my game. Are you gonna half? And that's how they break into it, is by dropping it on the roof, right? I can't have you climb all over me, sweetheart. Maybe we try another system. Actually, I want to actually see this system. Drop it on the pavement for cars to run them over. They really are. They're so smart. I know, that's an anxiety yawn. Where's Daddy? Daddy will give you cuddles. You offer the crows a treat for every walnut they bring you. You'd never have to buy any ever again. You okay? Can I pop you down now? Because you're heavy. You're heavy and I am weak. No. This is a... I don't recognize this station type. You gave a magpie a little bit of meat last year. A week later, it brought me back a stick insect and left it at your feet. Cameron, that phrasing, mate. No. Why can I not move the camera? There we go. Can I get... You wish they'd incorporated the ship kit with the skin? My print screen button. There. looks cool. I don't think I've ever seen that before. I might be mistaken. Right, let's check out another one. Yeah, that it's a weird pareidolia because it's not like it doesn't look like a face, but it could be a cyclops. Let's go over here. Pick one at random. Have you heard of the fireworks already? There's been at least 2 fireworks. At least 2. So he's lost his flipping mind. You did a cool screenshot there with the Mandalay parked in front. Matches the wing shape. Oh yeah, I suppose it would. Oh, hang on, wait. Idea. Marvin in the movie. Nothing's gonna harm you. I think you should know I'm feeling very depressed. I just need to land. You say it matches the wing shape? Can I do livery here? Bum ba 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 bum 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 ba bum bum. I'm gonna take the ship kit off the wings. Do 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 do. Hopefully it doesn't do me for loitering. How big's that? The way up? Other way round. Right, hang on. Nope. Clay, you picked... Oh, Clay, you picked the wrong day to be a cretin. You genuinely did. I want it to have the smile. This is the issue.
Landing gear retracted.
Wait. Come down. I'm gonna have to zoom in a little tiny bit. Like that. I kind of wish I'd bought the blue one now just for this picture. Ah, I love it. Fine. Okay, right. Yeah, I ain't buying two. Do we have a version of an outpost with 2 medium landing pads? There are outposts with 2. I don't think they're next to each other though. I think they're like the other opposite sides to each other. Thing. Okay, so this has a few. This has got Maris's progress and the hauler. So this still has the hauler as well. The mega ship. And it's still Grom. Okay, so that's interesting. So there are multiple different types of... I wonder if Kane even got one. You would have thought so. On Galma, oh yeah, of course they will be. I'll check that in a minute. This is another thingy one. You're grumbling again, aren't you? Sweetheart. It's going to be a power play takeover thing. What? So everyone has the opportunity to take over one system. Thing as each power has a mega ship in the area too. I mean, potentially. And they were very insistent that everybody like try and Everybody try and pick one. This is Karma. What is happening? Are we sure it's Karma? Yep. Right, let's have a... This has got a platform, a gateway, some planetary stuff. Yep, some planetary stuff as well. Oh, that's interesting. We've got independence. What's alliance? Which one references? No, it's within this like hip thingies down here somewhere, I think. That's not the permit lock system, is it? What's it? 87621. Hip 87621. Fuck me. Hip 87621. Yeah, it's like right here. It's within that bubble of places. Like all of these are, I think, before it goes grey. Like this one definitely is. Let's go over here. The grey ones are inhabited, aren't they? I thought the blues were Alliance. Blue is imps, that makes sense. My brain's just not firing on all cylinders today. Green's Alliance. So that one's Alliance. And there's a couple a little lower that are Alliance as well by the looks of things. So like these ones down here. I'm just bookmarking it so I don't go too far away. Yeah, we're still within like 13 light years of it. So these are all new. Who gets this one? Workers of Gateway for Equality. This is Mon. That's Mon. I believe that's Mon.
Frameshift drive charging.
Yeah, Gateways take is Mon, so I'm gonna assume so.
System scan.
This is Seance. Who's this in Seance? That's Mon. I just want to find Kane's.
Frameshift drive charging.
Mon as well, I think. Focus for Gateway for quality. They're in 3 of the systems around the thingy, I think. I feel like that is Mon, yeah. Origins Gateway, yeah, that is Mon. Yeah, I would have thought so. I'd have thought Tianisla would be the origin. Let's find out. Hang on. I can't spell Tianisla. If I could spell, I'd be like one of the. Okay. So maybe the Alliance Rapid Reaction Core? That's Seance again. No, it's not going to be a Tianisla Core. Nope. It would be a coal sector, wouldn't it? Hi, monkey with a gun. There's another firework. Baba. Huh. New player on third day, nice. Okay, so none of the non-player named factions aren't out there. Coal 359 sector is what we want, isn't it? No, none of the factions from Tianista are in here. Maybe we try these ones down here. Go down there. Maybe they're apart. Because there's only 2 alliance power plays, aren't there? It's Kane and Marn, right? Marn. Unless there's another one I don't know about. Which I don't think there is. That's Marn. Well, Tianista is like their home. I don't know. I don't think so. I don't know enough, honestly, about power play. I'm just curious to see if anything here is, or whether that Workers' Alliance is supposed to be hers. Workers for Gateway for Equality. Workers of Gateway for Equality. Workers of Gateway for Equality. Their origin is Gateway, though. And Gateway is a Marn system. And no one is undermining or doing anything in that system other than Marn. Where's Marn on the power play leaderboards? I read them this week. I should know this. He's second. So it's possible that he could have 2 factions out here, maybe? I imagine there's quite a few people pledged to him. Very confused. I know it doesn't take much. But part of me is genuinely like, why did they put in two... Why did they put two Mars systems in? Group of green systems slightly down, Coal 359, RXR C54. I'll have a look at that. Well, this one where I'm literally going. This is where I am. This was the one I went, I moved down thinking I was going to a different system. And these are Zeons and workers. This is weird. No. I have. Thanks both Apathis and Kitet. I mean, I think I've got two alliance left. So I've done the 4 down here. I've done these ones. I think I've got 2 more left to visit.
Frameshift drive charging.
Do. Oh, hang on. Please tell me that Lavians haven't been proactive. No, they haven't. Good. Good. What was the Kane system? Was Coal 359, Sector FKL B105. Coal 359, Sector FKL damn it, FKL B105, which is this one, which we've been to. Which is the Zeon's Pro Alliance Party. I don't understand why this wouldn't have a T&E star or a system that Kane is attached to. That's so weird. That's so flipping weird. Some might even say it's a little bit spooky. Carsono Depot, Bees Broex Progress, Amiyama Gateway. I don't get it. I really don't get it. Maybe more will become clear soon, I guess. Pals, we're gonna wrap up there. Hey, you know what's happening tomorrow? Lots of fun stuff. We have our Halloween fundraiser for our pals at Special Effect. We're going to be doing Spooks for Special Effect, which is a stream of nonsense and shenanigans, with some curated challenges that Katie's done, an exclusive demo. There's going to be creeps, there's going to be chills, there's going to be Bean Boozled, there's loads of donation rewards. It will all be revealed later tomorrow. I'm going to aim to be live early. I'm really struggling at the moment. I appreciate your patience. I genuinely do. But speaking of our pals at Special Effect, shall we go and raid them? I think we should. I think we should. I don't know how much longer Paige is going to be live, but that's what we're going to do. We're going to go and raid our pals at Special Effect. We have sub-raid calls and non-sub-raid calls. Yeah, absolutely I can. We're going to go ahead and raid our lovely pals at Special Effect. Friends, have an excellent rest of your day. And please come and destroy me tomorrow. Take care, everyone. Okay, bye.